my zone, fire in my bones, so best believe it's on. Sweat and tears I've invested in this game, so I lay it on the line because I come to do my thing, I'm on.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Man, running a little late this morning. I had all kinds of IT problems. But I guess that's what happens when your computer is hooked up from every single location the past couple days. Doesn't want to work right. But you know what? We're here. We're here this morning. And that's what matters. So how is everybody else doing this morning? I hope good. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. It's Friday, so it's a good day. It's an amazing day on Friday. Waddy, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Glad to see you up and at it this morning, Waddy. I'm a little late. I had all kinds of IT issues. Nothing wanted to work. Nothing wanted to come on. All my passwords needed to be reset. But I was logging in from all over the freaking place yesterday, so it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, man, it's Friday. It's going to be a good day today, man. It's going to be a great day. Me and Waddy had great Twitter space yesterday, man. For everybody who wasn't there, for everybody who missed it, me and Waddy had great Twitter space yesterday. We talked about a lot of stuff, a lot of general crypto stuff. We do it on every Thursday, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Dr. Crypto rolls through there, co-hosts with us a little bit. You know, he we had a great time last night. Talked about a lot of stuff, man. You guys got to come through and check that out. It's growing. That Twitter space is growing, isn't it, Waddy? But yeah, see, we got a couple people rolling in here, a couple people rolling through here a little bit. But that's good. I am a little late, but look at these pre-markets. They look a little rough today. My stocks might look a little rough today, but it's all right. We're gonna have them days. Laughing out loud. I woke up early and I saw the notification. I know you're up and at it early this morning, Waddy. I don't usually get you this early. Yeah, great space. It was a great space last night, man. I really enjoyed them Twitter spaces. I really do. I'm starting to see that everybody else is starting to enjoy them too. I enjoy them. Gives us a chance to interact with everybody, and really gives us a chance to talk to everybody. Usually, we're sitting here and we're talking, and we're reading things, but we're really not the interaction. I think is for me is really good on Twitter. I get to hear voices and really interact with people, have some good conversations. So. It was a great space last night. But MMA, the pre-markets here, guys, they look a little rough. But it's still early. They can turn around. They usually do as we're talking. These things usually flip all around as we're talking in the morning. But they're looking a little rough this morning. I don't know how my stocks are going to shake out this morning. It might be a buy day. If they continue to dip. Starbucks didn't come out so great. I don't own Starbucks, but I know when earnings start to come in a little rough for these companies, stocks start to dip. Google didn't hit their mark last night. Starbucks didn't hit their mark. So it's one of these things where we're going to have to figure this out as we go. This market is bipolar. This crypto market and these stock markets right now are bipolar. We don't know what we're going to get. We don't know what we're going to get from day to day. Good morning, Pig Watch, man. Glad to see you this morning. You get in here, usually get in here a little late, but I'm a little late this morning, man. So you right on time. You're right on time. But yeah, the stock market's not looking so hot. The S&P's in red. Everything's in red. So we gonna figure it out though. Let's go Friday. Yeah, it definitely is Friday. Let's go ahead and look at this cryptocurrency market. Let's see what we're facing this morning. See what we got going on from a market cap standpoint. You guys know I'm a big market cap person. I think the market cap is huge. We're looking at $1 trillion and about where are we at here? About $1,081 billion. Let's call it 81 billion. 1,081 billion. It's moving up. It's moving up. The market cap is slowly creeping itself up to that 1,100 billion mark. We called the bull run last time at $1.5 trillion as being over. So I'd like to see that floor come back in at $1.5 trillion, and then I think we're going to take off from there. That's just my prediction. Is once we get to $1.5 trillion, I think we're going to take off. But don't be surprised if we get a little bit of downward pressure before we get to that $1.5 trillion. We talked about it a little bit last night, how we could pump up, come down a little bit, and then really take off and moon. So, but this market cap's been slowly increasing over the days. Going up 10 billion here and 10 billion there. Slow. It's a slow climb, and that's kind of what you want. You don't want them big, huge climbs. So we're in a slow climb, and that's good because you may be able to maintain a slow climb. But the big climbs up, they're hard to maintain. But we're looking at Bitcoin sitting at $23,509. It's down just 1.3% over the 24-hour, but it looks like it's recovering a little bit over in the hour. This thing was kissing everything. Every time this thing kisses $24,000, it gets slapped back down. So 24,000 seems to slap it back down. So we got to break that mark before we can see any upward gain. XXI, good morning. How are you? Let's see here. What did he say? MMAI is good. It's good to take. It's good to take off. It's good to take off. Oh shit! I lost my spot. It's good to take off. Photos is on the dip. Then yeah, XXI. MMAI. We're gonna get to MMAI in a minute. I think who won? Did they give away the NFT last night? I was sleeping, man. I had a long couple days. We should see it. We should see a bounce. We should see a bounce back soon. In MMAI, but Mayday need to trade sideways. Yeah, we're gonna trade. This whole market's going to trade sideways for a little while. That 24 mark seems to be the one that gets smacked. Is where it's getting smacked. We can't seem to break that mark at 24. But okay, yeah, we cannot seem to break this 24 mark and stay there. We just keep, it keeps getting smacked down. And that's all right as long as we're trading sideways and you don't see any big dips in the market. I think we're gonna be all right. I would rather know that we're gonna get slapped down at 24 time and time again than not know anything. But I think we will see a pullback in this market. Sitting at $1 trillion and 81 billion, 1 trillion 81 billion. I mean, it's up there a little bit. It's doing better than what's expected right now, which is a little scary because you got to ask yourself why. But yeah, at the same time, I'll take it for where it is right now. When you compare it to the stock market right now, the stock market's struggling. It's we had some earnings that weren't so great. But here's the thing, and we talk about this all the time, the rate increases come out. When the rate increases come out, you usually get a positive or negative gut reaction in the market. And then as the people that are trading digest what happened and they digest what the press conference says, usually they react trading reacts accordingly. So you get that initial reaction, and then people start to look at it, and they really start to figure it out, and then they start to trade accordingly. So that could be why you're seeing some dips, because what Powell said was that they actually added another 25 basis point rate increase into their forecast. Not a lot of people caught that when he said a couple. Everybody was predicting that we would get another 25 basis point rate increase, and then they'd stall. But then he came back and said that he could see another couple 25 basis point rate increases, or a couple rate increases, which I think will be 25 and 25 before they start to pull back or even look at pulling back. So I think as people start to digest that and really understand what he said, I think you'll see the market trade accordingly. I think that's what we're seeing today. Is everybody really starting to digest what he said. But Ethereum's doing well. It's still sitting at six. Anytime Ethereum right now is up over 1,600, it's doing good, because we were at 1,100, and anytime we can get up to the 1,600 mark from 1,100 and hold it for a while, I think that sideways action at 1,600 is good right now. So, I think we're doing okay there. Obviously XRP is doing okay at 41 cents. Matic is blowing it out of the charts, man. It's in at $1.19 right now. This thing just continues to run, continues to rise. In the bull run, don't be surprised if this is one of the ones that outperform the market in the bull run. So I just have a gut feeling with the partnerships that Matic has and where they're headed, this one may outperform the markets. Later, bro. Gotta go. Drop off my daughter. Damn, Waddy, you just dropped by. You out already? No, I get it. I understand it. Go take care of that family, Waddy, man. Go do what you got to do with your daughter, man. I'm gonna call you later. We're gonna kick it a little bit. Sorry, I've been missing in action for a couple days, but I'm gonna hit you up later. But yeah, I think Polygon is going to outperform the market when the market runs. So, we have what we have in the market. Everything is up. Everything seems to be running up on the 24-hour and on the hour. It seems to be doing well. So no complaints this morning about the cryptocurrency market. I am complaining a little bit about my stocks though. Crow still it's sitting in that 8-cent range, which is big. So yeah, I mean, it's holding on to that 8-cent peg. And it was down in the 7s. This thing teeters between high 7s and 8. So anytime it's in the 8, you're doing good on Crow. H-bar guys, H-bar, I think the more and more I have a bag of H-bar. We talk about it. It's a small one though. It's not that big. But the more and more I start to look at H-bar, the more and more I start to do some more reading and research on H-bar and where they're going, the more and more I don't like the size of my bag. I don't think I have enough. A lot of NFT projects, a lot of different projects are starting to move over to the H-bar blockchain. And they're asleep, and I think that they're a sleeping giant right now, sitting at 6 cents. I think that where they're going and the things that they have going on, at 6 cents, they are a sleeping giant. I dumped ETH at 1642. So I needed to dip. Yeah, I didn't dump any ETH yet. I'm waiting, Big Watch. I'm waiting. I didn't dump any yet. I'm kind of waiting. I want to see where the market goes. I'm the type of person I don't really, if I don't hit it at the exact top, I'm not mad as long as I'm making money. But I I don't I don't know if it's got one more big run in it. If BTC goes up to if it breaks that 24 mark, ETH might have one more run in it. So I'm just kind of like holding on because ETH is holding on right around that 1600 mark. So as long as it stays there, I'm okay. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna hang on with it. But if I see BTC start to run up to like break that 24 mark and really start to make a little run towards 27, I might think about it. I might think about dumping some of the ETH. But we'll see. But just kind of hanging. I'm with the market. I'm just kind of hanging on. Me and the market got the same philosophy. Quant, it's like $145 right now. Still running a little hot. I do own some quant. I want some more quant. I don't think you can have too much quant. But it's running a little hot for me to buy in right now, which is okay. I see the whole market pulling back. I see the whole market pulling back. See the whole market dipping. There's really no reason for the market to run the way that it's running right now. There's no catalyst. There's nothing there to really hold the market where it is. So, that always gets me a little skeptical when I'm asking myself, why is it running? Why is it as high as it is? Gets me a little skeptical. But profits are profits, man. We're in the green, so we'll take it. Get to these bubbles. Let's see what's going on with our bubbles in this hour. Man, let me tell you guys something, man. It is 10 degrees where I'm at right now. 10 degrees. It is cold as hell outside. So it's colder outside, I think, than it is in my freezer. But bubbles don't look too bad. This IMX is up 10.4%. The whole market dipped. But XRP always stays around. Yeah, XRP is staying around that 41 cents to 45 cents mark all the time. XRP is so steady. I'll tell you, I have another buy level in at XRP at 37 cents. It's a little bit higher than where I was buying it before, but I don't think that it's going to dip back down to my buy level. So I put a new buy level in at 37 cents. And if it gets there, I'm definitely a buyer at 37 cents. 14 degrees here, bro. Man, it's cold, man. So, don't sleep on Stratos. I I got to do some more research on Stratos XXI. I keep hearing about it, and I keep hearing about it, and I want to dig in. Maybe today I'll dig in and do some research on it. I keep hearing about it. I keep hearing it's a great project. I keep hearing it's doing great things. Maybe today I'll do some more research on it and really try to figure it out and understand it. I like to really understand things before I actually jump in them. But yeah, maybe when I get some time today or this weekend, I'll dig into Stratos because I keep hearing about it. It's one of these ones that keep floating around out there, and it keeps coming up as a strong project. So yeah, maybe I'll do some more research on it today and see where it's and see what I think. But it keeps coming up. Everybody keeps talking about it. So there's something there. So I want to figure it out and know what it is. So the bubbles don't look bad on the hourly. I'm an Algo fan here, guys. Slowly I've been starting to accumulate some Algo. Not one of my bigger holdings at all. But I've been slowly starting to accumulate it. It's one of the few tokens that I actually have on an exchange, and I actually have it on Coinbase because Algo has an auto staking feature on Coinbase where if you just hold it in your wallet, you don't sell it, it's automatically staked. You don't have to do anything but have it in your wallet, and it's got a pretty decent APY on it. I think it's like high 4, maybe 5%. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, if you're gonna hold it for the long haul, then you might as well just auto stake it on Coinbase is my thought. And you can sell it anytime you want. You're not locked into anything because you guys know I hate staking, but an auto stake, isn't a bad thing. As long as they're not locking my tokens down and telling me what I can and cannot do with them. I'm cool with that. But actually, Algo is one that I'm actually holding on Coinbase, but not a big, huge central exchange fan, but I am holding that one over there, one of the few, because I kind of like that pro. Anytime if you want to auto stake, I'm with you there. I can do that. So yeah, the crypto bubbles, I mean, they're looking decent. The market's looking decent. Nothing kind of went through some of this, but nothing really standing out as being too crazy. I think the market though, this scares me a little bit when we have all red days and the crypto market's pumping this early, because regardless, the crypto market does follow the stock market. Some people don't believe that theory, but I do. Let's see what the overseas markets thought of crypto last night when you go to the day. See, when you go to the day, and you got to remember there's a big overseas market as well. They've been buying and selling crypto all night long. In the United States market is just starting to open up. So a lot of these numbers that we're seeing right now are actually coming from the overseas trading market. Hey, Maddie, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Maddie. But a lot of these numbers are starting to come from the overseas market. When you look at the 24-hour, I mean, these guys have been buying and selling all night long. So they're kind of setting the price for the United States market. And what happens every day is the United States market then opens up and says, we either agree with what you did last night or we don't agree with what you did last night. Thank you, Maddie. Good morning, Maddie. I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, though. I'm glad you're here, Maddie. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're here. I took a couple of days off, so after yesterday's Nasdaq stock market ran, it's understandable that today would be good. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I think we're in for a down day because we had a good run, but Google missed its earnings. Starbucks didn't do too hot. So I think it's natural when you have a big run, and we've been on a run. The stock market's been on a run for a couple days now. So a natural pullback is okay. And I think the same for the crypto market. Like we've been on a nice run, and this market cap has steadily been creeping up, 10 billion here and 10 billion there every day. you're in for a natural sideways motion, sideways trading motion. At some point, it's gonna happen, and it looks like Bitcoin itself, 24,000 is where it keeps getting smacked down at. It kisses that 24, it gets a little above that 24, and then boom, gets smacked down into the 23 range, 23.5 range. It just 24 is where it kisses it, and then it gets thrown off. So yeah. So it's a little sideways action in both of the markets is actually healthy. Some sideways action in the stock market and some sideways action in the crypto market will actually be pretty healthy for today. I think none of this stuff really scares me about the stock market where it is in red. I hate it because I'm invested in the stock market pretty heavily. But at the same time, I know that sideways action and maybe even some downward pressure is actually good for the market. It's the same with the cryptocurrency market. I would like to see some sideways action, and then maybe even a little downward movement. I think that would be healthy for the market. So I actually welcome that a little bit. Everybody's like, downward action. What do you mean downward action? You don't want to see no downward action. I actually do. I think it would be more healthy for the market, and it's natural trading cycles. Flare, big watch Flare. I did get into Flare last month. I actually bought 3 times so far, so I'm in there. Not as high as I want to be in there, but I'm in there. I'm slowly going to accumulate some Flare. If you notice when I talk to you guys, I'm slowly accumulating things right now. In this market, for me, it's going to be a slow grind for accumulation. I'm not dumping a lot of money into the market right now, but I am slowly accumulating some of these assets and building to my bag. H bar is one of them ones that I want to accumulate more of slowly over time, just because the market's going to be what it's going to be, and I think there's some downward pressure in this thing, so I don't want to get wrecked on the way up or on the way down. I got a small bag of Flare, and staked it on Uphold. I don't really mess with Uphold, Big Watch. Uphold is one of them ones where I don't like the fact that they hold your money when you want to withdraw it. They hold it for a certain amount of time. I don't like that. So I don't really mess with Uphold. I know you can buy XRP over there, but I buy my XRP on Pancake Swap because the withdrawal time on Uphold, I don't like people holding my money. Slow is best. I agree, Maddie, especially in a market like this, slow is best. Trading sideways and downward pressure is always good. Is always good for stacking. It is always good. XXI. Every market needs some downward pressure and some sideways pressure to it. It makes for a healthy market. People run away from that, but to me, that's healthy. I believe the crypto market will see a decline. We'll see a decline in value leading up to the February 14th CPI. I think so too. I think the CPI is going to play a big role. I think we're going to see a steady decline here pretty soon, but I think it's going to be a healthy decline. I don't think you're going to see a big dump. I think you'll see a slow grind down. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And see money instead of having having a plan. Yeah, XXI, agree. Um, that's a little misleading. My big watch said I get that wrong? Uh, my withdrawals take 1 to 2 days. 1 to 2 days. See, but that's still long. That's still too long for me. Like I like my money there when I want my money there. I know at one point Uphold was holding XRP withdrawals for like 10 days. Can I bring up some can I bring up some real shit? Of course you can bring up some real shit, XXI. Real quick. Um ETH ETH hasn't ETH hasn't dropped to its lowest BTC. That's some real shit. That's some real shit, XXI. ETH hasn't dropped to as low as BTC fell. And BTC also hasn't dropped to its lowest. It hasn't dropped 80% yet. We talked a little bit about this last night on Twitter Space as well. The natural progression is an 80% loss before a big run, and it hasn't got to 80% yet. Yeah, it hasn't got there yet, and I think that that's why I think there's some downward pressure to come. But big watch, man. If Uphold works for you, man, and it's only taking 1 to 2 business days, man, keep using it. It could be the state that I'm in that makes them hold it that long too. So it's just one of them things that it doesn't work for me, but if it works for you, man, keep using it. It's a pretty good exchange if it works for you. Yeah, BTC, like it's been holding this long. ETH is going to fall. ETH is going to fall back. ETH will fall back. It's not going to surprise me if we see another 1100 ETH as the market slowly grinds itself down. I'm not as bearish as everybody else. Some people are saying, XXI, I know you believe, 1200 BTC. I've heard some people say 10,000 BTC. XXI says 12. I've heard some people say 10. I've heard some people say everything in between. I'm a little bit more bullish. I don't think BTC, if it does fall that low, I don't see it falling below that 16.5. We held that 16.5 for such a long time that I think it's going to be hard for us to drop below that 16.5, 16 range. I mean, we stayed there for so long. BTC just looks so comfortable there. It's going to be. That's why I'm calling it nowhere below there. I like Uphold. I got some. Yeah, see, Uphold works for you guys. For some reason, it wants to hold on to my money for too long. But if it works for you guys, it's a good exchange. It's like I said, it could be where I'm at. I see ETH getting down to 500. I set BTC back in the trends, but I don't. Yeah, see, you're a little bit more bearish than me. Listen, I'm not gonna complain about a $500 ETH, right? I'm not gonna. If it gets down that low, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm going to be buying it. I'm not going to be mad about it. I just, I, I just don't think that it's going to drop that low. And that doesn't mean that I'm right and you're wrong. It just means that you're a little bit more bearish. I'm a little bit more bullish. And I just think that the market itself, for as bad as I think that the economy is, and for as bad as I think that the stock market has over traded the market right now for where the economy is. I just think that there's a different sentiment out there. I just buy XRP, XRP and Bone, and Sweet Sweet Coin on Uphold. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people use Uphold and it's good. It's just one of the ones, just doesn't work for me. I buy my Bone on ERC20 right off of Uniswap. I buy my XRP right off of Pancake Swap, right off the BNB side. And I just it's just more comfortable for me over there. But this market, I think there's a sentiment out there where people, and this is something we don't talk about a lot, but I think people in general are sick of sitting in a bear market. In general, it's been so long that I think people are just over it, and they're ready to throw some money at the market, and that's why I don't see the dip. I think the people themselves are sick of sitting in a bear market. Keltra high. Big Armory. I believe the bottom was already in. I think the bottom of Bitcoin is 16.5. We hung there for so long. I think that's where we're at. Could be lower, but that's where I think it is. But I think the bottom's already set. Crypto markets in the summer 2022, and I'm not too far away from you. I think the bottom was in too. I think the bottom's been set. I think the people and the companies, they're just sick and tired of living in these bear markets, and I think they're ready to throw money. And you got to remember too, it's tax season, right? So people are going to start getting their tax returns back, and they're going to start throwing some money at investments. And the people that pulled out of their investments, for tax reasons, because of to wipe off some of their gains and some of their losses, they're going to start throwing that money back into. So you have all that going on as well. So I think there's a lot going on with it, but right now the market doesn't look too bad, man. I mean, it looks like it's hanging. It looks like it wants to hang. Let's check these pre-markets again. They're still red. Go ahead and refresh. Make sure we have the most up-to-date data going on. It's still red, but oil just came out of the red. This was red when we first started talking, so oil's starting to come back up a little bit. But when you look at the S&P, it's down like 4. Not too bad. It's not terrible. None of these are terrible. None of these are so far down that when the market opens at 9:30, you look at it and go, I think they're all going to stay in the red. They very well could dig themselves out at 9:30 when this market opens. And the crypto market itself is still hanging in with this market cap of $1.081 trillion. So you're not seeing a big sell-off before the market opens either. So everything seems pretty stable at this moment. Now that can change, but at this moment, everything seems pretty stable. Hey GG, hey DG, don't forget to talk about the MMAI news. Oh, we're gonna get there. Um, I definitely see some crypto projects reaching. Whoops, I lost you. Reaching a high and a high, but I see the bull market the bull market stay starting next year. I see the bull market starting next year too. XXI. I see the bull market starting next year. I don't see the bull market starting until 2024. I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on in 2024. You have the Bitcoin halving. You have a lot of stuff. I think I don't think that we're out of a recession talk yet. I don't think that we're out of that. We're out of the woods with that yet. We've been in a recession for a long time. They're just not calling it a recession. People are dancing around it. But I think I'm not saying that we're out of the woods of going into a soft recession. I don't think that it's going to be a deep, hard recession. I don't think we're going to see a hard recession, but I do think that we're going to see some negative recession news come out. And remember, guys, a recession is always a lagger, right? They'll come out and they'll say, well, yeah, we started a recession, back when on these particular days, but we're just officially announcing it now, right? So I think we've been there for a while. I think we're starting to turn a corner, but don't be surprised if we come up and come right back down if we hit a recession and a double bounce down, because that very well could happen. It's lining up that way. It's looking that way. I think that this pump that we're in right now is just a warm up for the bull run. That's all I think. And that's why I always say, look at the tokens in your wallet. And if they're not performing well right now, they're probably not going to perform well during the bull run. They're not going to perform like you think they're going to perform in a bull run. So I think that this is that warm up. We're in that warm up. That pregame right now. This is a pregame. So that's kind of where I think we're headed. But I definitely do not think that we are in a bull run or anywhere close to a bull run. I don't think that you can even talk bull run until you get to where we left off last bull run, which was $1.5 trillion. So Crypto Talk Now. Good morning. Good morning, Crypto Talk Now. Listen, every day, 9:30. If you are not tuned into Crypto Talk Now, make sure that you tune into Crypto Talk Now. Great show, phenomenal show. Great dudes. Really ISO 2022 experts, I call them. I look for a lot of news from my ISO from them guys. Experts. Max is a quant expert. I believe that. I call him that. So make sure that you're tuned in to them guys every day at 9. They have a great show, great community, and they talk real talk over there, guys. There's no fluff and stuff over there. It's real talk. And me and Waddy and the Crypto Smith are on the roundtable every Wednesday at 9 as well. Great time. A lot of fun, a lot of jokes, but some real serious talk. So if you're not tuned in to Crypto Talk Now every night at 9 o'clock, then you're missing out. So make sure you go check them guys out and give them a sub if you're not already subbed to. And when you're over there and you're watching, make sure you throw that like up too, because they're killing the algorithm right now. Timski, good morning, Timski. What's up? What's up, Max? Yeah, Max is the quant expert. You want quant news? You go see Crypto Talk Now. You go see Max. Max will give you every piece of quant news going on for that particular day or that particular week, broken down in detail so that you can understand it. So get into some of this MMAI news that came out yesterday. President of South Korea visits MMAI partner labs. Why is this a big deal? Well, South Korea is really looking to put money into what they call the next phase of technology. And that next phase of technology, they believe, is the metaverse. And so the president of South Korea visited the labs where MMAI is doing their work, and is looking at this lab as a lab that's going to lead them into the future of the metaverse. So this is huge news, because as funding comes into this lab more and more, it's going to allow MMAI and their research lab to develop technology even faster than what they're already developing it, and they're developing it pretty fast right now. So this is great news. This is kind of like the president of the United States showing up at Ford and giving them a stamp of approval. So this right here, I know a lot of people in the United States might look at it and go, yeah, this is no big deal. Presidents visits a lot of places. But when you get to overseas and you get to these governments overseas, they operate very differently. They visit places that they believe that they're going to invest their money in, and that can lead them, invest the government's money in, and can lead them into the future. It's very different. So this is a huge deal. You're going to start to see more and more articles come out about this visit, and more articles start to come out about the president visiting the lab itself. And this is the first one that came out about it. But the president of South Korea is really interested in partnering with the lab that MMAI is partnered with for the future of South Korea's technology. So this is a big deal. So, pay attention to this, because this could have long-lasting implications for the project itself, positive implications for the project itself and the technology that's being developed in the lab. And you can see in this picture, one of the government officials actually with their headset on, playing around in the pure world metaverse. So they're over there checking out some of the technology that we're rolling out now, current day. So, this is a big deal. And it's a huge deal for the project itself. And remember, guys, another bit of news that the actual metaverse is going to be coming out mobile. It's going to be mobile, and that's coming out pretty soon. So they're bringing the metaverse to mobile devices, which is something that's not done right now. It's they will be the first ones to do it. They will be the first ones to pull it off, and this technology is already being built. It's already built. I don't even want to say it's being built. It's being tested right now in this lab. It's already built. So this is closer than what you would think. It's closer than what you think with any other project is. So, with that, MMAI is moving things along, and I think this is why the president showed up, is because he sees where this lab's technology is currently at compared to where everybody else's technology currently is. And you have to remember the lab that they're working with over there is like the MIT of the United States. So I think the president of South Korea sees this. He wants to partner with, hopefully wants to partner with them. He looks like he's going to put some money into the lab. And this is going to be a great, great thing for the lab itself and for MMAI. We've been trying to tell you guys for a long time that the person that runs this lab, Dr. Kim, has tremendous connections and is well respected in South Korea. Some people laughed at us. Some people said, no way. Some people said this is a joke. Some people said that the lab is doesn't even exist. Some people were laughing and saying the technology is going to take years to roll out. Well, I don't know how well they're laughing right now. I don't know. I don't know what they're saying now, because when it gets real, it gets real. And when it's in front of your face, it's in front of your face. And when it's happening, it's happening. And people can only talk for so long, and then actions are actions, and these are actions. So I don't worry about what people say. I worry about what people do. And right now, this project is doing more than a lot of other metaverse projects, wallet projects, and blockchain projects out there. So people can say what they want, but when articles like this come out, people that were talking for a long time can kind of take a back seat for a little while until they find something else to talk about. But this is real. This is a big boy game. Crypto's a big boy game. It's not for the weak. It's a big boy. It's a big boy game, and sometimes when you run your mouth, you don't really know what you're talking about, and you're playing in a big boy game. Sometimes you have to go back and sit down on the bench, and that's kind of what's happening right now. And we'll just leave it there. You just hit on a key spot. Watch the coins. Watch the coins that have moved up. Yeah, Big A. I've been saying that for a while. I'm gonna get back to the comments. Big A. I've been saying that for a while. I think that this market right now is a warm up for the bull run, and coins and tokens that are performing well right now will probably perform well in the bull market. And coins that are not meeting the expectations right now probably will not meet the expectations in the bull run. So I've been encouraging everybody, and you don't have to do what I say, but just go look at what you have in your wallet and look how it's performing during this pump. And if it's not performing where you think it should be performing when the market's up this high, it's probably not going to do it in the bull run either. And you probably have to make some decisions. Max, think about MMAI branding. I want you to win with us. XXI, we're gonna bring Max along. Max is a degen like us. He plays like he's not, but he is. He's gonna come on and get in. Just revisit. He will. Holy cow. Seriously. That is super impressive. Thanks, Max. I think so. I think, people look at presidential visits like they're no big deal because we do them so much in the United States. But when they're done outside of the United States in different countries, they mean a lot. They mean because presidents outside of the United States, they don't visit places just to visit them. It's a different culture. It's a different respect level. And, it's This is huge. It's huge news in South Korea when the president shows up and enjoys what you're doing. It's a big deal. Um, I wasn't excited as you guys were about South Korea's president visiting for still difference with MMAI, though. I just want to get an idea of what the impression is. The impression for me is huge. Big watch. It's huge. It's if you told me President Biden showed up at MIT, I probably wouldn't think much about it. But if when you say the president of South Korea showed up at a certain location, that's a big deal because it's just a different way of doing business over there, and it's a different way of doing business overseas. And presidents just don't show up at places to show up at places, and they don't show up at places for photo ops. So when they're on site, it's because they're on site to do business. You know, keys are out. Keys are out now. They are out now. We're up to over 200 key sales right now. So I think the key sale ends February 14th, guys. Between the 10th and the 14th. I want to say the 14th on Valentine's Day. So if you don't got yours, get yours. Get you a property. CTN, what's good? Let's see here. I hear you, XXI. Told you he's coming. Max is coming, XXI. He's coming. Hey. Big watch. Dude, get back to the comments. I'm trying to catch up, guys. At Max. We'll keep it on. We'll keep it on the DL. Yeah, we'll keep it on the DL, Max. You go ahead and buy in. We'll keep it on the down low, you know. Won't tell nobody. Stuff I do not believe of fudding people. I know, Max, you always keep everything on the up and up, man. I get it. I understand it. And I understand. I understand, Max. Big facts. Big watch. I feel you, Max. I wish I knew what happened. Max, I understand. I feel you, Max. And I understand where you're at. And I respect it. I've been thinking about it. Well, we keep it on DL, Max. That'd be between us. Max, when do you think the bull market? Max, I believe Max thinks that the bull market has already started. I'm late. Ken, you're not late, man. We're just hanging out. We're at the very start. Yeah. See, Max has got a completely separate view on the bull market. Max believes as it started. So that's what I'm saying. Like the sentiment is all over the place, and I don't know if we're gonna know where we really are until it's already on its way up and it's already moving. So I think it's one of them things where, you know, we're not going to know where we are until we're there. Did 5 videos. Yeah, Max has got this video series out where he's explaining why he believes that the bull market has already started. Go check it out. I mean, there's good logic and good reason behind it. I don't believe that they're there, but if you look at the logic that he uses, it could tell you it could tell you yes. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thanks, Big Armory. Thanks, man. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button. Hey guys, speaking of subs, I think I'm like 7 subs away from 300. So in like 3.5 months, we're almost at 300 subs, which is really good because it's organic, and that's what I like. So getting my goal is 500 pretty soon. So to get past that 300 mark is going to be good. No, it's a huge deal in countries. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Max, thanks for backing me up on that. It's very different when a president visits places in other countries. We do a lot of photo ops here in the United States. They don't do that. So they don't have time for that. They don't do that. So, especially in Japan, Korea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Max, I'm glad you understand it. Because I think we're so buried in all these photo ops that we have here that people just they don't get it. That there's a whole nother way of doing business, overseas. You'll bring great dishonor. Yeah, I think I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm way behind in the conversations. There is no DL. Why not, Max? Why not? We'll keep it there. Wouldn't want to turn the whale thing. Okay. XXI, trying to catch up here. Facts. Cool. Ken says, cool. Crypto Talk Now. I base my reasoning on research. And like I was saying, like if you look at the research that Max has done, there's logical reasons why somebody would say that the bull run has started already. If you look at just the research, there's reasons behind that. And you may not always agree with the reasoning, but there's logical reasons, there's logical explanations, and there's facts. There's actual numbers behind it. Yes, indeed. Smash that like button. Thank you, Max. 300 subs is good. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm almost there. I think 300 in about 4 months isn't bad. I'm really shooting for that 500 mark. I have no. Listen, monetization to me would be good, but monetization to me is not my goal. Kicking it with you guys and being on other people's streams like Crypto Talk Now and them guys, and really having good cryptocurrency talk is really one of the things that I enjoy the most. Obviously everybody wants to get to them 1,000 subs, but that's my driver is really to bring you guys good cryptocurrency talk and really to hang out with good, solid people. I would rather have a slow grind all the way up to wherever up is for me and be surrounded by good, solid people. Then, I could go out and get 1,000 subs right now. I could go out and pump a whole bunch of pump and dumps and get a whole bunch of people to sub to the channel. And then when they're gone, when the pump and dumps rug pull, take all the heat and keep going. But that's just not, it's not who I am. It's not what I want. So, that's not the type of person I want. It's not the type of content I want. I want to surround myself with good people, and do it the right way. So, I'll help you get to your goals. Max, I know you will. Max has been a strong supporter of me. I can't say enough about crypto talk now. They've supported me since day one. I mean, I think that they were supporting me when I had like 100 and something subs, where a lot of people wouldn't even like talk to me because I was so brand new. They've been supporting me since then. So I know you will, Max, and I appreciate everything you guys have ever done for me. And I just hope that I on Wednesdays when I'm on the show, I hope I bring something a little different that everybody enjoys and that you guys enjoy. I just but I more importantly, I like to surround myself with good people. Um, I live in India for um, for 6 months, and in thoughts. And all right, Ken. So big watch, I can. But yeah. So all right, guys. I'm gonna kind of jump off here for a little while. I do got to get to work. I do got to take care of some business. But you know what? Guys, I missed the last couple days of lives. Been kind of traveling a little bit. Been out and about. Next week I will be out and about again. Um, I will try my best to live stream every day. Um, it may not be the best quality, may not be the best the best screen sharing and stuff like that. But I'll do my best to try to get at you guys at 7 o'clock in the morning every day. Um, I'm gonna do my best to try to bring you guys the same quality um, that we have now. But I will be on the road for a couple weeks, and but I will do my best to try to bring you guys the same thing. But if it's just me, me and you guys talking for a couple days, then that's good enough for me too, because I appreciate all you guys. So I just want you guys to know that I will be, I may not have access to second and third monitors all the time. So I will be live. I just may not have access to everything that I have here at the house. So all this screen sharing and stuff like that, kind of may get limited a little bit. But we'll do our best. We'll work our way through it. Um, and I know you guys will understand. And but we will be back on at 7. I'm actually going to stream over to on Saturday as well. Maybe not on Sunday, but maybe Saturday at some point during the day. Um, but I'm gonna do my best to get at you guys. But the quality just I'll be on, but the quality just may not be where it is now. But we'll work our way through it. You guys are good to me, so I will. I know you guys will understand it. Um, Keep it up, Daniel. It's not easy. It's not easy to sit in front of. You know what though, Ken? I actually really really enjoy talking to you guys in the morning. So it kind of is easy for me because I enjoy the conversations we have, and I enjoy good cryptocurrency conversation, and I enjoy hearing other people's opinions because it makes me think a little bit differently sometimes. Um, so I I actually enjoy doing this. I actually enjoy doing this more than I enjoy working. Um, so talk to you guys later. All right, Big Watch. I hope you have a good one. Um, Crypto Talk now. Man, I so much appreciate you guys. Ether was Ether was bro. Bro was wrecking. Hold on, I can't read that right now. Ether was Ether, bro. Yeah, I brought up that Ether token, man, and man, I tell you, I brought up that Ether token, and I said something about it and about liquidity and about how a lot of these pump and dumps were coming out, and they were offering rewards in Ethereum and USDT and things like that. And I came out and I said to look at the market cap through versus liquidity, and also look at the top wallets and see if they would wreck the project if they sold. And my inbox on Twitter filled up real quick. But I'll take that. You know what I mean? I'll take that, you know. Hey DG, I'm sorry. The Lakers had to stick it. Yeah, they got me, Big Watch. They got the Knicks, Big Watch. They did. They got them good, man. But you know what? I'm liking where the Knicks are right now. In their rebuilding process, I'm liking where they are. So I'm good with it. We are operating. As well. Thank you guys. You know, I'm glad you guys appreciate me. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Go Lakers. Yeah. Used to leave used to love watching the Knicks. I love the Knicks, man. I love the Knicks. It's been down for a long time, but the Knicks are the Knicks, man. You either love them or hate them. And I love them. John Starks, man. I remember that dunk that the John Starks pulled on the baseline. I think it was over Jordan. You guys remember that? A lot of people don't want to talk about that. But I'll talk about it because he pulled off that dunk, man, right on the baseline. Anthony Mason. Loved Anthony Mason, man. Don't sleep on Anthony Mason. He was a beast. He brought the muscle. You know, Anthony Mason brought that muscle. You didn't mess with Anthony Mason. Big Watch, you remember that dunk? I'm glad now we're in the basketball talk. We can be here for a while. Oh man. But all right, guys, I gotta let you go. I gotta get to a meeting. I gotta get to some work stuff. But I appreciate you guys. Today is Friday. I will hit you guys on a live this weekend. Not sure what time. I know it won't be 7 because I know not a lot of people's up getting ready for work. A lot of people sleeping in, but I'll pick a time tomorrow and I'll come on. Maybe maybe 9, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll get on. We'll kick it a little bit. I don't want to make it too early because I know people are sleeping in. But listen, I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you guys coming through and hanging out with me in the morning and looking at some markets and looking at some stuff. But at the end of the day, guys, the market looks pretty healthy right now, both the stock market and the crypto market. It looks pretty healthy. Expect some consolidation. I expect some consolidation, over the next couple of days. And consolidation is good, and consolidation is healthy for both markets, the stock market and the crypto market. Consolidation is where you start to build your support lines or your your support or resistance lines. So consolidation is healthy. It's good. Don't be scared of it. Know your levels where you want to buy your cryptos at. Stick to them levels of where you want to buy. Stick to your buy lines. Don't let this market scare you. If it does start to go down a little bit, don't let it scare you. If it starts to go up a little bit, don't let that scare you either, thinking that you missed out on things. Stay true to your trading strategy. Stay true to your buy and sell lines. Stay true to the research that you've done, and stay true to what you believe in. There's projects out there that are very healthy, and if you believe in them, stay true to them. And at the end of the day, you'll win. Don't go chasing these green candles and stuff, because you're always going to lose. Don't pull money out of a solid investment to go put it in a speculative investment, like a new launch or something. Always use new money for that stuff, because you never, your position in these solid investments are, if you consider them a solid investment, then you're going to want to stay where you're at and stay true to your trading strategies, guys. So, that's the advice I want to leave you guys with today. And just be smart, be safe, protect your money, protect your investments, and be a good, smart trader. So with that, guys, I'm out, and wish you guys a great day. And I'll probably see you guys around in different chats throughout the day and throughout the night, as my schedule allows. So with that, guys, appreciate you. Have a great day, and just hit me up in the chats. All right, I'm out.